When it comes to the masculine, silence means I'm prioritizing my ego over your mental health. Silence means I don't know how to lead. Silence means I am avoiding accountability. Silence means I'm hoping you'll do the work for me. Silence means I'm choosing comfort over connection. Silence means I'm prioritizing my nervous system over yours. Silence means I don't choose you. Silence means I have no clarity. Silence means I would rather disappear than repair. Silence means I'm protecting my image, not your heart. Silence means I don't know how to sit in discomfort and co-regulate with you. Silence means I don't value the container enough to hold it steady. Silence means I'm still ruled by fear, not by love. Silence means I'm abandoning myself and therefore abandoning you. Silence means I'm showing you my capacity and it's not what you deserve. Silence means no, period. So when it comes to the masculine, silence means it's time to move on.
Keep living in denial and dodging accountability. It's easier than facing what modern women have become.
If a man is ghosting you and you are going crazy, dear God, please, please do this. When a man ghosts you, as a female, we have an urge for some reason, something's telling us inside that we need to tell them that we saw something. We saw something with them, or we thought that they led us on, and we want an explanation. That voice is going to make us want to text him, call him, have any sort of context with him so that we can have some sort of knowledge or explanation for all of this. But no answer is an answer. No response is a big response. Let that sink in. You are not his mother and you are not there to tell him and teach him what he likes and what he wants. Of course, it's normal to feel like you're not good enough and you want that validation from someone, but we need to ask ourselves, why are we letting one single man upset us that much? One single man when there are billions and millions of men on this earth. We all have a choice. And that man had a choice. He had a choice to either explain to you that he is going to go ghost, that something's happening in his life, that you are not the one. Whatever that reason may be for his ghosting, he had a choice to tell you that and be a man. But he chose that easy way out. He chose to just ghost you and never respond. And what on earth does that say about him? Him not respecting your time, him not giving you any explanation to anything, him choosing the easy way out. This man has clearly some sort of issue without being able to be a man and step up to the plate and explain himself physically, emotionally, whatever that may be. But this would happen sooner or later in the relationship if you ever get there. He would take the easy way out. Maybe he'd take the easy way out and do something stupid. Maybe he would take the easy way out again and then ghost you further down the road. If you hop back into that conversation and says hello after a month's time or after a year's time, please, girl, do not let him waste any more of your time, because if he's choosing the easy way out now without respecting you, he's going to do it again. And let's save ourselves from that.
Spin it however you want. Men are done. Sometimes silence is the only explanation needed, because some women don't even deserve one.
Guys get friend-zoned, but girls get fuck-zoned. A boy stops talking to us suddenly after he gets a girlfriend, or starts ghosting us after we reject his first move. A friendship that we valued, we thought mattered, if only just a little to him, turned out not to matter at all. But in the end, we're the bad guys. We're the ones who lead the good guys on. Of course, we should just expect that's what you always want. We should just expect that friendship is never as valuable as a twist of our hand. They got friend-zoned. They only lost another girl, another rejection. But we lost a friend, someone we thought was worth more. We lost a friend.
You can't make this up. Most women know what those men wanted from the start. Acting heartbroken after rejecting them is just comedy. Claiming you valued the friendship. That's the biggest joke of all.
So why would a man want to show you so much interest and then disrespect you and cause you so much pain out of nowhere? Here's why. To help you better understand, I first need to mention that women naturally desire secure attachment. Especially if you are truly feminine at your core. This is exactly why often women mistakenly assume that a man wants to be on the same page as her. But sadly, that's not always the case. Men often come on strong, but them coming on strong doesn't always mean that they want a serious relationship with you. So ladies, just please don't assume that a man is going to want to take care of your heart the same way you would take care of his heart. A man can keep you around for 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, but if he is not emotionally attached to you, he's going to end up leaving you. The number one reason men ghost is pretty simple. It's because taking the step to tell you he's not interested in you or he doesn't want a relationship with you takes too much of his energy and time. Energy and time that he felt was not worth the confrontation. Because a man can sense when you're really in it, and they don't want to invest in dealing with the inevitable emotion that comes up from within you. Reason number 2, there was no emotional connection. In order to connect with anybody, even friends, we must have first formed an outstanding level of connection and attachment with them. This connection is what leads to emotional intimacy. This is what makes it hard for a man to just disappear. This is what makes a man glued onto you. Without emotional connection being present, it's super easy for a man to just ghost you. Ladies, this is why I'm trying to get you guys to understand all the time why emotional connection is so important in a relationship. If there's emotional connection in a relationship, you have security because all of his love and commitment will be 100% yours. Reason number 3, he may have an avoidant attachment style. This is especially true if he ghosts you and comes back. Just a little side note, just because a man avoids you does not mean he has an avoidant attachment style. Sometimes even emotionally healthy men will seem avoidant because they want to push you away or they are just done with the relationship. Signs of an avoidant attachment style include ghosting you and coming back, a lack of warmth, a lack of vulnerability, and the last reason that I have for you, but it's definitely not the last reason that men ghost. There's definitely a lot more reasons, but I am giving you guys the most common reasons why men ghost. He has decided to pursue other women. We live in this new era where unfortunately people value their options more than love and loyalty, and distractions are everywhere. And again, this is why I keep telling you about emotional connection, because when you are a man's one and only, his love and attention will be all yours. His commitment will be all yours. You will not be having to worry about him going elsewhere. So to close off the video, I want to say that a man who is invested in you and is really being serious with you would never ghost you.
At this point, it's not complicated, it's chaos. Staying single till the end sounds like peace, not punishment.
Okay, ladies, listen up. The only reason why a man ghosts you, this is the only reason, stop believing what everyone else tells you. There's only one reason why a man decides to ghost a girl that he likes. All right, and it's a deep reason. There's a psychological reason as to why he ghosts you. All right, so listen up. The reason why he ghosts you is because he is trying to avoid accountability. Simple, all right? Because in order for him to communicate to you what he's feeling and what he's thinking, his feelings and his thoughts and his emotions, he needs to communicate that to you in a healthy way. But in order for him to communicate those things to you in a healthy way, he needs to first access his emotions. And he's not in tune with his emotions, unfortunately. Okay? So it's easier to drop out, run away, and ghost you. Because by ghosting you, he gets to avoid accountability. He gets to avoid being held accountable. He gets to avoid having a deep, vulnerable conversation with you where he would actually need to access his emotions and feelings. He would need to go inwards. He would need to do introspection. He would probably need to have an ego death. Oh, and he does not want to do that. Okay. He ghosts you because he's done something wrong. And he knows he's done something wrong. And that could be anything, all right? It could be him just not being able to tell you how he truly feels. Or it could be him just not being able to commit to you in this moment of time. Anyway, the guy knows he's doing something wrong. That's why he's avoiding you. See, when people do something wrong, and they know they're doing something wrong to that person that they're involved with, they avoid you. All right, this is the psychological reason why people avoid you. because they know they've done something wrong, because they know they're not communicating, they know that they're not leading with positive, sincere intentions. He was probably enjoying his time with you and he knew that he wasn't going to commit to you. Just giving you examples. So by him ghosting you, he gets to avoid you. He gets to avoid being vulnerable. He gets to avoid being held accountable. He gets to avoid uncomfortable conversation with you, letting you know where he stands emotionally. And he doesn't want to do that. And chances are he's an avoidant. Okay? He's an avoidant, so he's avoiding any kind of vulnerability. He doesn't practice open communication because guess what? Open communication terrifies the living life out of him. So if you've had a man ghost you recently, that is the reason. It was because of that? No, it's because he wants to avoid accountability. He's avoiding you. He's seen your messages and he just doesn't want to reply to you because he knows he's done something wrong. So he's avoiding that emotional fallout.
Maybe he didn't ghost you. Maybe he just lost interest. Men don't play games. When something feels off, they quietly walk away.
A lot of times men date us and they're actually disappointed. When you're wondering like, oh, well, why did he pursue me? Why did he want to be with me? And then now all of a sudden he pulling back and he want me to chase him. He got to fucking know you and he's disappointed. Let me tell you this. And this is my shit, so I can say, I done disappointed a couple niggas. I know that there are men out here that was just like admire me from afar and it was like, surprise, I'm a hoe. Like, surprise. Look, I fucked you in a week. Like, I know that I disappointed you. Like, I think that men, they see you from afar and they're like, wow, she's out here doing her thing. She's a boss, whatever. And then they get you and they see you off that Casamigos. You drunk as a fucking fish. Your diet don't consist of nothing. You listen to trap music every time you wake up. You have no morning routine. You have no core values. And they date you and they like, damn, like I thought it was something else. It's actually disappointing.
That's wild, but she nailed it. Sometimes truth sounds crazy only because no one else dares to say it.
I feel so strongly about this realization that I just had that I'm coming on here without makeup to give it to you. When we get ghosted, we have a tendency to completely over-intellectualize and therapize the entire experience to figure out why it's sticking with us. Maybe the answer isn't that we can't deal with something that's unresolved or that it's bringing up old abandonment wounds. Maybe the answer is that we're just fucking mad. Because how dare they? We were showing up as our most authentic, truest selves. We were putting things into the dynamic. We got nothing. Women have such a hard time acknowledging when we're angry. So we have to be sad. We have to be in limerence. We have to come up with all of these other theories about what we're feeling. When the truth is, we're just fucking pissed off. I'm not obsessing because my ego can't handle it. I'm fucking angry because that's not how you treat another human being. So how about instead of denying anger's existence, we tap into it. We use it to raise the bar. We use it to propel ourselves into becoming exactly who we're intended to be.
Let's be honest. Were you actually showing up? Or was it all just for show? The camera sees the act, but real effort can't be faked.
Ladies, unpopular opinion, but anytime a man ghosts you, especially if things were going well or you guys have been intimate, it is almost always to go from you to another woman. Almost always, okay? Because men like to monkey bar. They don't really like to go from things that are going great to nothing. So if he ghosted you out of the blue and you're so confused about it, it's probably because he went back to a woman he was seeing before you or someone he met while he was with you messed up or after you. Now, the reason I'm telling you this isn't to like make things more painful than they already are, but instead to get you out of your brain. Stop psychoanalyzing the situation. Stop trying to put together the pieces or even chase him. Instead, do what he's doing. Go meet another guy, level up your life, work toward your goals, become the best version of you, okay? Don't give him the privilege of taking space up in your brain rent-free when you could be focusing inward. And you know what? If a guy is on the fence about you or he thinks he can do better, let him. Goodbye. You know your worth, so don't waste your time. Follow me for more dating tips and good luck.
This is a skill modern women perfected. Manipulation masked as confidence.
Women get mad at attractive guys for not chasing when they reject them. Guys, if you are a good-looking guy and women are sending you choosing signals and you notice when you come up, they reject you or they shoot you down. Just understand that when you don't react and you don't get butthurt, women will get mad about that, guys. Women will get mad at the fact that they can't throw you off center, that they can't make you upset at the fact that they didn't go through with you, they didn't give you the time of day. Women will get mad at that. And what you must understand is, guys, is that a lot of women are going to see you choosing singles. A lot of women are going to try to talk to you. And right when you get to trying to close and ask them for their number, they'll reject you. And they'll say, they say some of the lines, oh, you're handsome, or oh, nah. You know, like, for example, one chick was staring at me the whole time when I was in the gas station. And she went in the car and she was still staring at me. So I said, you know what, let me go and go approach her. Introduce myself. We talked for a split second. I say, look, I'm busy right now, but take my number down. Oh, my phone is broke. I walk off. She's like, oh, wait, come back. And she's like, why was that your response? You see, what she wanted me to do is, bitch, give me your number. But you know what I did? I just walked off, went on by my day. And she's staring at me. Of course, she found me attractive. Send me a choosing signal. So, guys, this is what your experience will be a lot of the times. Guys, this is how women react when they reject you purposely. Guys, they reject you purposely. As an attractive guy, they will reject you purposely. Just to see you thrown off center. And when you don't react, they get pissed. Like this video, I'm out.
They try to humble you, then get angry when you don't react. Confidence triggers insecurity every time.
Recently, well, a year ago, I recently moved into a new apartment complex where I met one of my neighbors, and he immediately took a liking to me. And we were hanging out a lot, and we get along great. He's got a great sense of humor, so, you know, he makes me laugh, and we have a good time together. But that's all I want. I'm not looking to be in a relationship, and he wants something more. So I've tried telling him I'm not interested in a relationship. I like what we have. I like the friendship aspect of our relationship. And that's as far as I want it to go. I've told him this now for the last year. And finally, 2 nights ago, he got it. And he said, well, damn, if you're not my soulmate, then I guess I got to start all over. And I just told him, just be open to whatever God has coming your way. You're telling me that this is a God thing and that he's the one that's telling you, you know, about your soulmate. And you keep saying that these videos and things that you're watching are about me, but they aren't about me because I'm not your soulmate. I don't have the same feelings. So, again, like I said, it took him a year to finally get it. And now he won't talk to me at all.
Why are you upset he stopped talking to you? He never wanted to be your friend. You wanted attention, not connection. Now he's fine, and you're the one bothered.
Okay, so I'm freaking pissed. Pissed. So, fun little story time. Here we go. So, my boyfriend of 8 months, almost a year, and we've known each other for a year now, straight up ghosted me. We had a really loving relationship. It was really affectionate, really vulnerable. We told each other how much we loved each other every single day. We were best friends, like, especially before we started dating, we were friends. And he told me all the time, like, how much he wanted to marry me one day, how amazing I am, how I'm the most beautiful girl that he's ever seen. Okay, so I invite him on my family vacation. Mind you, I haven't been on a full family vacation since, like, way long ago. Not just, like, an immediate family vacation, like, uncles, grandparents, cousins. So we spend, like, almost 2 weeks in Hawaii together. All paid for, by the way. He didn't pay for any of it, which was fine because, like, we were treating him and, like, that's what we do. So we get back from vacation together. By the way, he said it was the best vacation he's ever been on in his life and that he wants to, like, move to Hawaii and he loves it. And we spend, like, 3 days together since coming back to LA where I live. We have a really fun 3 days, good time. So I leave his house and we're texting. So he goes and applies for this job interview. I'm asking him how it's going and all this stuff. He's texting me, whatever. And then the rest of the night, he just, like, stops texting me. And I'm just like, okay, like, he's just with his friends or something, like, whatever.
And then the next day rolls around. I still haven't heard anything. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, too, he texts me all the time. Like, that's the precedent that he set in the beginning of our relationship. We talk all the time. 2 more days go by. Nothing. Obviously, I'm texting him this whole time being like, hey, you good? I had to literally DM his brother to see if he was alive. I have anxiety, okay? I thought this man's was, like, dead in a ditch somewhere. I was freaking out. His brother's like, oh, yeah, no, he's cool. Like, the last time we spoke, like, weeks ago, he said you guys were great and happy and this and that. So I'm like, okay, cool. After, like, my 4th text to him or something, he responds with, like, a long-ass paragraph. He sent this long-ass thing, like, explaining himself. And he was like, oh, my God, you don't deserve any of this. I love you. Like, I've been going through things, but you don't deserve this at all. Like, I'm so sorry. So we're in the middle of this conversation, right? And then he just ghosts me again. Full-on ghost. His snap score is going up. Obviously, I'm checking. Like, the fuck? And I know he's, like, playing poker with his friends. And he, like, went to a basketball game today. So, yeah, I'm honestly at a loss because I literally never would have seen this coming from him. And as shitty as he sounds right now, I know for a fact he didn't cheat on me because he's just, like, not that type. Like, I promise y'all. But, yeah, shit makes no sense, and I'm pissed. So, I'm either going to break up with him or I'll update you guys. If this has happened to you, I'm so sorry. This shit sucks. I'll post a part 2 so you guys know what's going on.
She destroyed it herself. Constant drama, endless validation seeking, emotional chaos. Then she acts shocked when he finally walks away. That's all for today, brothers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay focused on your purpose. Thanks for watching MGTOW Voice. Show us your love by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Support us and help spread awareness for men around the world. We welcome a healthy debate and discussion, so feel free to comment and share your thoughts.